Hello and welcome to this edition of Profiles on Pasco. I'm Doug Tobin, Public Information Officer with Pasco County Government. And today we're talking about Pasco County's library system. It's more than just books, as you'll find out in this program. And today we have two special guests with us, Angelo Lorenzo, and you're with the Hugh Embry Library in Dade City as well. Is that right?
That's right. I'm the branch manager there.
Tell me a little bit about that library.
Well, that library is the oldest library in Pasco County's system. It is located in beautiful downtown Dade City and has a lot of history and support from the community. We have a dedicated small staff that provides a wealth of services to the community.
I can't wait to hear a little bit more about that. And our other guest with us today is Bob Harrison. He's a public communications specialist with the library system. Bob, tell us a little bit about what you do at the library.
Sure. My job is basically marketing and public relations, and that is getting the word out to the community about the good work that Angelo and the other libraries do.
Tell me a little bit about how libraries have changed over the years. As we started this program, it's no longer just about books, is it?
Right, and books and materials are still our core mission, and one that we take very seriously. But we have grown so much more, as libraries around the country have, to include programs and also our online presence.
And we're looking at libraries as being more of a community resource.
Exactly.
How so? Explain a little bit about that.
If we can get folks into the library itself, whether we're offering various programs for kids reading, kids literacy is critically important, and the library plays a very important role in that. But also for businesses, we are a resource for especially startup businesses. And if we can get folks in, or even if it's just something for to play games or knitting or anything like that, that's what the library really is there for.
Angela, can you tell me a little bit about how we get kids to fall in love with reading these days? There's so many distractions for the kids. I have young kids myself, and they're always on an iPhone. But is that good, or should we work with them to get more towards reading actual books?
Well, we don't mind that kids use technology. That's perfectly fine. All of us today are using technology and using it to great advantage. But there is something very important about reading. Reading is a core skill that we all need to have. All of our branches offer story times for kids, for example, and they are always very popular. One of the things we focus on is developing literacy, and instilling a love of reading in kids from a very young age is absolutely critical.
So if you're a mom at home watching this program, what should you do to get the kids involved with our library system? Can you just pick up the phone and maybe call the library or come down and talk to you?
Absolutely. Call us on the phone, look at our website, pascolibraries.org. Look at all the things that we're offering. Our branches offer so many different programs that there is something for everyone.
You know, I walked in the library the other day and I was surprised that there weren't just kids or students there, that there was a large population of adults, and you have a large adult population program as well. Tell me a little bit about some of those things. I see you have an AARP safe driving class. I never thought you would have something like that with the
Doug,
libraries.
we have so many things to offer at the library. We really encourage people to come and talk with us. For example, all of our branches offer arts and crafts for kids and adults, including things like sewing, knitting, jewelry making, for example, but things that people wouldn't associate with us. We also have gardening workshops, if you can believe it, a complete maker space, and we even have musical events that are very well attended. Some of our branches offer games for kids and adults, such as mahjong, chess, even canasta, and video games. So those are all very, very interesting activities. Some branches offer Lego programs for kids. They offer robot clubs for preteens, and even video games and strategy gaming for teens. We have meeting spaces for small business seminars provided through SCORE. We have Medicare workshops provided by Shine and some of our other partners. And we also have AARP safe driving classes, as you indicated, and just to name a few.
That's amazing what's going on at the library. So get involved and get out there. And the other thing that I've heard about the libraries is that you're pushing more information online, and you have a new relationship with lynda.com. First of all, how do you spell that?
Yeah, it's lynda.com. Okay. And lynda.com is the premier video training course. They actually offer more than 4,000 courses on anything ranging from Microsoft Word to the Adobe products such as Photoshop and Illustrator. You can learn bookkeeping, internet marketing, blogging, CAD, computer-aided design. It's almost limitless, the amount of software and other things that you can learn on video. And normally, lynda.com is about $20 per month. But if you have a Pasco County Library card, it's free. You can just go onto our library website, pascolibraries.org, and go to the e-content portion, and you'll find lynda.com and sign up, and you've got a free account.
That pays for the library card in itself. How much does a library card cost these days?
Zero.
I was hoping you would say that. I wasn't
It's
sure.
free. It's definitely free.
So how do you get a library card? What do you have to do? Are there requirements in Pasco County?
Really, there are very few requirements. You can stop in to any library and just request a card. Give us your contact information and you get a card. If you are a resident of Pasco County, then you get all of the benefits that the card provides.
I've seen the lynda.com tutorial, and you can use it for absolutely everything, from Microsoft Word programs, how to do a PowerPoint, to, and I use it a lot in my own work with how to do a video using some of my software programs. I'm not sure how to do something, and I'll look into it.
Just turn to Lynda.
So it's a huge library.
And it's really, it's an excellent partnership for us, because for somebody that is, say, out of the job market and they're trying to increase their skills to land a job, or if they're trying to get a promotion, they can turn to lynda.com, or just for fun, if you want to learn a new skill or new software program.
Let's talk a little bit about the Pasco County Library System as we wrap up. How many libraries do we have, and where can people find them?
Well, we have 7 libraries in our system. In West Pasco, we have the Hudson Regional Library on Library Road, appropriately enough, in Hudson. We have the Regency Park Library on Little Road in Newport Richey, the Centennial Park Library on Moog Road in Holiday, and the South Holiday Library on Mile Stretch Road, also in Holiday. In Central and East Pasco, we have the Land O'Lakes Library on Collier Parkway in Land O'Lakes, the New River Library on State Road 54 in Zephyr Hills, and the Hugh Embry Library, where I work, on the corner of 4th Street and Meridian Avenue in beautiful downtown Dade City.
And that's the oldest library
in the system.
We're
very proud of that.
Very good. And how long have you been there? How many years?
I have now been there for almost 14 years.
Wonderful.
I'm very happy to be there.
Wonderful. It's a beautiful community. It reminds me of a lot of the small town I grew up. So if you haven't been to Dade City, stop in the library and say hi to everybody.
Worth the trip.
I appreciate both of you being here today, and it's been great talking to you. Angela Rosano, thank you again for your time.
Thank you so much. I'm happy to be here.
I'm Doug Tobin, Public Information Officer with Pasco County Government, and you've been watching this edition of Profiles on Pasco, talking about our library system.